Hey, if you love oldies and you love trivia, you're going to love this show. It's time now for I Love Oldies Trivia. And here's your host, Bill Jones.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to I Love Oldies Trivia. I'm your host, Bill Jones, and if you love oldies, you've come to the right place. We're going to have a lot of fun. The oldies questions we ask right now will be from the 1960s and 70s. So if you're of a certain age, you're going to enjoy this. We're just going to have a heck of a lot of fun. This is our pilot show, so we're going to try to work the kinks out and to show you how corny I am. You know, I kind of like Kinks because they were one of my favorite bands back in the 1960s, but that's another story. Let's go ahead, let's start the show, and let's introduce our first two contestants, Wahab and Jim. And let's start with Wahab. Wahab, can you, that's an unusual name. You want to tell me a little something about yourself? And yeah.
Sure, absolutely. Wahab is an Arabic name.
Uh-huh.
My father's from Kuwait,
Okay.
Which is the country I grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
I was born here in the United States. My mother's from Denver, Colorado. My parents met as college students in Boulder, Colorado. And so kind of grew up with a foot in two different cultures.
And you love trivia?
I love trivia. I love music. I love movies. Love sports. So looking forward to a fun event here today.
Good luck. And Jim, that's kind of a easy name.
Bland name.
Tell me about yourself. Well, Bill Jones, what do you want?
That's true. That's true. That's true. Jim Hayes, originally from Dallas, Texas. My family moved up here in '74, so this has been called home ever since. 5 years in the Army, doing in the Intelligence Corps. So got to increase my intelligence a little bit during that time.
I can tell you I have played trivia with both these guys at a local establishment, and they're both very good. So this should be a good game.
Good.
Okay, so here we go. We've given you the rules. So our first question is, the category is TV trivia. Who played the chief on the 1960s TV show Get Smart? Was it A, Don Adams, B, Ed Platt, C, Donald Pleasance, or E, Barbara Feldon?
Jim.
Jim.
B.
B, who's that?
Donald Platt? Is that what his name?
Ed Platt.
Ed
Platt
Platt.
is
Ed
the
Platt.
correct answer. Okay. So the score now is 1-0 with Jim in the lead. Okay, question number 2. Which boxer won a gold medal during the 1960s Olympics in Rome? Was it A, Floyd Patterson, B, Muhammad Ali, C, Sonny Liston, or D, Cassius Clay?
Wahab.
Wahab.
D, Cassius Clay.
That is the correct answer. I thought it would be a trick question because we had Muhammad Ali in there. He did not win it. It was Cassius Clay.
He didn't change his name to Muhammad Ali until later on in the 60s.
That's correct. All right. So the score is now tied at 1-1. Question number 3. What was the skipper's real name on Gilligan's Island? I think this is going to be a tough one. Was it A, Jeffrey Miles, B, Jonas Grumby, C, Jeremiah Johnson, or D, Jack Johnson? You can take a guess.
Jim.
Jim, okay.
It almost sounds like B, because I think I've heard that before, Jonas Grumby.
Jonas Grumby is the correct answer, so it's now 2-1 with Jim in the lead.
I've heard it somewhere before, and I can't remember where, but yeah.
Okay, question number 4. This is more TV trivia. What police series did Burt Reynolds star in the early 1970s? Was it A, Adam 12, B, Dragnet, C, Dan August, or D, Barnaby Jones?
Wahab.
Tick, okay.
C.
C is Dan August, and that's the correct answer. So it's
I
tied
had
now
no
at
idea.
2-2.
Okay.
Bit of a guess.
Question number 4.
Process of elimination.
I guess, yeah. I wasn't even aware of that.
Also in Dan August, you obviously don't remember it, it co-starred Norman Fell. Norman Fell was
Mr.
on
Roper.
Three's Company,
that's
yes. Okay, it's tied up 2-2, and let's go to question number 5. What actor portrayed Wilbur Post? I can hear him saying, "Oh my God." What actor portrayed Wilbur Post on the old Mr. Ed TV show? Was it A, Alan Page, B, Alan Young, C, Alan Ludden, or D, Alan Sherman?
Jim. I want to say B, Alan Young.
Alan Young is the correct answer.
I think I remember that.
Nice.
This is a follow-up question. Question number 6. It's now 3-2. Jim is in the lead over Wahab. What classic sci-fi movie also featured Alan Young in the early 1960s? Was it A, Forbidden Planet, B, The Time Machine, C, Logan's Run, or D, The Day the Earth Stood Still?
Wahab.
D,
The Day the Earth Stood Still?
That is an incorrect answer. Do you have a guess? I can give you the choices again. A, Forbidden Planet, B, The Time Machine, C, Logan's Run, and it's not The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Jim, Forbidden Planet, A.
That is an incorrect answer. The answer is The Time Machine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The Time Machine, if you go back and watch that one with Rod Taylor, I think?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Alan Young, who played Wilbur Post on Mr. Ed, is a policeman in The Time Machine.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll have to see it again.
Okay, so it's still 3-2, and we're on to question number 7. Who was Lyndon Johnson's vice president from November of 1963 to January of 1965? Presidential politics. Was it A, Hubert Humphrey, B, John McCormick? Was it C, no vice president, or was it D, Everett Dirksen?
Jim. A, Hubert Humphrey.
Is the incorrect answer. Bob, want to take a guess? Want the other choices?
Sure, go ahead.
B is John McCormick. C is no vice president. D is Everett Dirksen, excuse me.
Is it C, no vice president?
No vice president from November 2nd, 22nd, 1963 till January 20th, 1965, when Hubert Humphrey became his vice president.
Oh.
There you go. So it's 3-3. We have ourselves a good race here. Kind of like last night for a while.
For a while. Yeah.
Question number 8. In the Poseidon Adventure, how many people were rescued at the end of the movie? No ABCDs, just 5, 6, 7, or 8. So it's maybe a wild guess. How many people were rescued at the end of the movie The Poseidon Adventure?
Jim.
Jim.
I think it was 6.
6 is a correct answer. That's pretty good. Can't remember the characters' names.
I can't remember the characters. I'm just trying to remember how many were on the boat.
Oh,
like
there were
helicopters.
Yeah.
Picked up.
Ernest Borgnine,
Yes.
Stella Stevens, Gene Hackman, Carol Lindley, Jack Albertson, and Shelley Winters. So the score is now 4-3. It's 4-3 with Jim in the lead. And here's question number 9. And so you can win it or you can tie it and we can go to a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Question number 9. Chuck Connors starred on the Rifleman Force in the 1960s, but what Major League Baseball team did he play for briefly? Was it A, the Yankees, B, the Orioles, C, the Dodgers, or D, the Astros?
Wahab?
Wahab.
C, the Dodgers?
The Dodgers is the correct answer.
Oh.
All right.
I don't think the Astros were around yet, were they?
No, they weren't.
That's right. Okay.
All right, so it's all tied up 4-4, so I'm glad that I have a trivia question. And so this is a tiebreaker. And so that the person who comes the closest wins.
Okay.
You're not are you?
I'm not looking. I'm just
No,
turning my
he's
head.
not
That's
looking.
all.
So our tiebreaker question is, when did the Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson debut? We want give me a month, a day if you want to, and a year, and the one who comes the closest.
Oh my goodness. With Johnny Carson, not any of the other original.
Johnny Carson. Take a guess. You both have to guess.
Jim. September 1972.
Okay, and Wahab?
Let's see, March 1966.
The answer is October 1st, 1962. Wahab
Good job, Wahab.
is the winner. Okay. Well, congratulations. And so, Wahab, you will advance to the finals. And Jim, you won last night.
That's true.
Okay, so that's it. We'll take a break. After these commercial messages, we'll be back with round 2 featuring 2 more contestants. See you then.